Tonight, we honor Dan Wildfong for his 300th win as the Brahmas head coach, and what a journey it has been. Wildfong's been with this organization since day one back in 2007. Reporting from the NYTEX Sports Centre, I'm Nick Merrick with your pregame report. The Brahmas welcome the Wichita Falls Wildcats this weekend for the first time this season, and two players will skate in their first home weekend series as a Brahma, Storm Walrab and Alex Carl.
It's really amazing. I mean, not only is the hockey really high pace and physical, but there's so much to do outside the rink that most junior hockey teams and programs don't really have.
It's been awesome. The guys here have been really great, obviously. Coach Wildfong and Coach Potter have definitely made an easy transition. I also think, rooming with TJ Black and having the billets with the Kirstens and stuff like that, it's helped out a lot for sure.
And Carl will help the Brahmas a lot. Despite missing portions of the last two seasons dealing with injuries, Carl is making one final push in junior hockey before he heads to Merrimack College in the fall.
Heading into college next year as a freshman, the most important thing coming off my injury is to get in some games and try to get my legs back under me and kind of see where I'm at.
Carl will join Ludwig Larsson as the second Brahma to play for Merrimack in 2015.
Because his brothers are freshmen there now, so we've kind of talked maybe possibly even rooming together next year. So me and him get along pretty good. I met him last year in Youngstown, so he's a good kid. I like him a lot.
And he's fitting into the lineup just fine.
I think Carl is an unbelievable defenseman. He came from the USHL. Doesn't have that much experience because he didn't play a lot because of his injuries, but I enjoyed playing with him. I played 2 games with him, I think, and it's been great.
Forward Storm Walrab came from the Victoria Grizzlies in the BCHL, and he said the transition was smooth coming to Texas.
It was pretty good. BC obviously is known for super high pace, high skill, but the NA has really got a lot of high pace and physical guys. So there's a lot more physicality and toughness, which I really like because that's kind of my style of game.
Walrab is the ideal forward for Wildfong and Potter's system, and just like his teammates, he has his eyes on the ultimate prize, the Robertson Cup.
That's what the whole team wants. Obviously, we have an amazing chance. Great coach, great facility, great fans. It's all looking really good for us.
Earlier this week, Alexei Soloviev, Anton Santason, TJ Black, and AJ Vanderbeck found out that they would represent the Brahmas in the Top Prospect Showcase in the end of February.
No, it's an honor. It's a big honor because we've been working hard all season long, and our team has been really good this year, and I wish more guys could have got recognized, but luckily it was me, Anton, and TJ. I think a couple of other guys could have been there too, But
before we get too far down the road, the Wildcats are in town this weekend in a clash between the second and third place team in the South. Forward Hogan Davidson was a former Cat, but he said he's not scared about this weekend.
It'll be nice to see a lot of the guys, but we're definitely going to get the better end of the 2 games, and they're going to be sorry they saw me when they go home.
Lots of confidence from the Brahmas in practice this week despite dealing with a few injuries. Walrab and Carl seem to agree that a 4-point weekend is a strong possibility.
I heard that they're obviously scored the most goals in the league, and obviously they have a lot of skill, but I've also heard that if you push them around, they don't like being touched, and their defense are a little bit weak. So that's what we really want to key into and put a lot of pressure onto them.
Having this past weekend off, it was obviously kind of nice, but even starting practice up last Monday and Tuesday, we're 2 weeks away from the game, and Coach is already talking about how big of a rivalry it's going to be and how it's going to be a hard-fought weekend. And we're right there with them they're right there with us in the standings, and so I think it's going to be an awesome weekend. The fans are really looking forward to it too.
TJ Black expected to start tonight for the Brahmas, and he will not only be facing the best scoring team in the league, but also the deadliest on the power play. Wichita Falls comes into tonight's contest above 27% on the man advantage.
I know me and all the guys in the PK, we take pride in shutting down their power play, and we're going to do that. We're going to take Wichita like any other team, just work our hardest, and they won't stand a chance.
I'd say the most important thing for us is just being tighter in our D zone and having active sticks all over the place. Coach has kind of reiterated to us all, this past week that Wichita has some quick forwards, and they like to shoot the puck, and so I think it's really important for us defensemen to just be able to shut down their top lines and kind of be physical and make them not want to play against us.
This weekend's series against the Wildcats will arguably be the Brahmas' toughest challenge to date. And fans, be sure to get here early because we are having a pregame ceremony for Dan Wildfong, and we'll be giving him the contents inside of this box. Now, hey, I'm not one to ruin surprises, so you'll just have to come out early and see for yourself. Also, the first 300 fans in attendance will receive a free commemorative Dan Wildfong brochure in honor of his 300th win. Certainly going to be some festivities to remember. Let's play some hockey.